Now let's get a full look at our forecast here locally. Meteorologist Sharon Ray is joining us, and temperatures did let up this weekend and they don't seem to be letting up this week.
No, it's going to be really hot the next few days, but I want to show you something. This is the forecast highs graph here, and you can see that we do stay above average, those very high temperatures and the heat index going up with the high humidity the next few days. But by the time we get into the weekend, we're closer to normal, still hot, but not as extreme, closer to 93. Take a look at this. Forecast models are showing next Wednesday morning a cold front coming in, the wind shifting to the north. Now it's a long ways out, but that could drop our temperatures well below average next week by Wednesday and Thursday. It wouldn't last very long, but it's possible we'll get a little bit of relief here by then. Something we'll watch, and as you know, when we get out past a week here in the forecast, it could definitely change, but I've got my eye on it for now. In the meantime, we're dealing with it. The excessive heat today, we have a heat warning, and that's for Jim Wells and inland Clayburgh County. This is the area where the heat index could reach up to 118 this afternoon, and at the coastline we're looking at up to 110 to 114. All right, this morning we had a few rain showers go through overnight last night through early this morning. You can see the two stripes where we had some moderate rain come down, but certainly not a lot. So got a little bit out there today. Right now all of that has pushed to the north, and you can see there's hardly anything left here, just a couple of stray showers near Goliad, but all in all it's a dry start to the day. Temperatures are very warm out there. Talk about a muggy morning. We're in the 80s right now in most areas, and as we go through the day, that's going to make it into the mid to upper 90s. The heat index as high as 111 by 2 o'clock in Corpus Christi. It's going to be sweltering, dangerous heat. If you have to work outdoors, please be careful. Get in as much as possible and stay hydrated. Now that wind's picking up today. We will see some gusty winds as the high temperatures reach 100 degrees at Alice, to 97 Refugio, 96 Sinton through Corpus Christi, and 91 today at Port Aransas. The feels like temperature, oh boy, yeah, look at them, 110 to 118 this afternoon, and more of the same tomorrow as the dew points remain high, the heat stays high, and we're going to deal with this through the middle of the week. The wind is going to be pretty gusty this afternoon. You can see those sustained winds near 20 to 22 at the coastline today. I think Corpus Christi will get in on that as well, and then tomorrow it goes up a little bit more. So we do have windy days ahead. At least that'll help stir up the air a little bit, but it's also pumping in that humidity off of the Gulf. So today we have a small craft advisory. Look for choppy bays, and the seas coming up today 3 to 6 feet as that wind picks up. So as far as any rain, you can see on Future Tracker here, very hit and miss, we'll call it a stray shower chance today, because the majority of us are not going to get any rain, unfortunately, today. We do have some water vapor. On the water vapor imagery, you can see some of that moisture has increased with south winds just above the surface, but that's not going to help us much this afternoon. We have a cap on the atmosphere, and we're only going to get a stray shower. Going through the week, windy through Wednesday, very hot and sticky. The heat index up to 118. That relaxes a little bit as we get into the weekend.
Wow, it's in the 80s and the sun hasn't even come up yet. And don't forget about those pets being outside in those backyards.